And that's our show for today. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, when I was seeing that, I was wondering, the clip at the top when I'm saying about I'm so beautiful and blah, 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 until I found Earth. What they didn't mention is I'm in a scene with Robin Williams and Pam Dauber from Mork and Mindy, and the person I'm addressing, who's the Earth leader, is David Letterman. In one of his few appearances before he got his talk show.
Of all people.
And they didn't put him in.
How was it working with Robin Williams?
It was fabulous. One of my first jobs when I got out to LA was Happy Days. And they were such a lovely, wonderful cast, so every time I was on the Paramount lot, I would stop by and say hello. And so one day I stopped by and Henry said, "Do you have to go anywhere?" And I said, "Not right away." He says, "Stay and watch this kid work. We got a guest star this week. He's really amazing." So I stayed and watched the kid work, and I stayed all afternoon so I could just tell him he's a genius. Like 8 or 9 months later, I get a call from the agent, William Morris. And, and they said, yes, we all have William Morris stories. But anyway, so they said, well, you got good news and bad news. So I said, what's the good news? Well, you got this TV movie you wanted. I said, great, what's the bad news? He said, well, Gary Marshall has this new show, and he loves you from Happy Days, but he wants you to do this new show, but they don't want to give you a contract. It's just a recurring thing. They just want to pay your top a show. You're making so much more money than that now, and we don't think you should do it. So I said, well, what's the name of the show? And he said, Mork and Mindy. So I said, Mork and Mindy, that's Robin Williams' show. And he said, who's Robin Williams? There wasn't time. And I said, Robin Williams is a genius, so don't tell Gary I work for free to work with Robin Williams. So I did the show, and then the show wasn't even on the air yet when I started on it. And so I went over to watch them tape the show before mine so I could sort of see what the character relationships were. And there's Robin in the commissary between dress rehearsal and taping, and he's with all his Topanga friends, and you know, everything is pierced in 1978, and pierced and mohawked in purple and
2015.
Yeah. And so, and I, you know, and he was like looking across me, and I know he's sitting there thinking, why did they send me Miss White Bread America? You know, so we got in the next day, did a read through, very funny, got up to start blocking, and I quickly caught on that what goes on with the show is we start off with the scene, and then Robin just goes nuts and goes to all and stuff, and you know, but nobody goes with him. So he's just out there doing, and Howard Storm, the director, it's like his job when Robin's starting to run out of material, which he will never admit, you know, to say, well, let's get back to the script. You know, so we got up to start blocking, and we got to our scene, and he started throwing something out, and I threw something back, and he like looked at me. So he threw something out, and I threw something back, and so finally he comes over, he grabs me, throws me in the air, and he says, "Mama, you wanted me." You know, so a lot of the, you know, if you look at a compilation of like best stuff, Mork and Mindy, a lot of it will be from the first year, and it'll be stuff that we just improvised on the set, you know, just playing around.
Very funny.